Hello and welcome back. In the last video, we learned how to find and open your nonprofit's main folder in Google Drive. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to move around inside your folders without getting lost. This is one of the most important skills you can learn because once you're comfortable navigating folders, you'll be able to find documents much more easily. Let's begin by opening your nonprofit's main folder. Think of folders the same way you think about folders in a filing cabinet. Instead of having one giant drawer with thousands of papers mixed together, folders help organize information into categories. For example, your nonprofit may have separate folders for programs, finance, fundraising, marketing, administration, volunteers, and staff. Each folder contains documents related to that specific area. Let's open the Programs folder. Double-click the Programs folder, and you'll see the documents and subfolders that relate to your organization's programs and services. Depending on your nonprofit, this might include participant records, activity plans, reports, schedules, or other program-related information. Now let's return to the nonprofit's main folder. One simple way to do that is by clicking the nonprofit folder name at the top of the screen. When you do, you'll return to the main folder where you started. Now let's try another example. Double-click the Finance folder. Inside the Finance folder, you may find budgets, timesheets, invoices, grant reports, payroll information, or other financial records. Again, the exact contents will vary from organization to organization, but the goal is the same, keeping similar information organized together. Now let's return to the nonprofit's main folder once again. At this point, I want to introduce you to something called the breadcrumb trail. It sounds like a funny name, but it's actually very helpful. At the top of the Google Drive window, you'll see a path showing where you are. For example, it might say your nonprofit, finance. This tells you that you're currently inside the finance folder, which is inside your nonprofit's main folder. If you open another folder inside finance, the breadcrumb trail becomes even more useful because it continues to show your location step by step. Whenever you're unsure where you are, simply look at the breadcrumb trail. It acts like a map that helps you find your way. Let's practice moving back one level. If you're currently inside the finance folder, click the nonprofit folder name in the breadcrumb trail. You'll move back one level and return to the main folder. This is one of the safest and easiest ways to navigate because you always know exactly where you're going. Now let's review what we've learned. We opened the nonprofit's main folder, we opened the programs folder and returned. We opened the finance folder and returned. We learned that folders are simply containers used to organize documents, and we learned how to use the breadcrumb trail at the top of the screen to keep track of where we are and move back to previous folders. As you begin using Google Drive more often, navigating folders will become second nature. The important thing to remember is that you can't get lost if you pay attention to the breadcrumb trail at the top of the screen. In the next lesson, we'll take a closer look at your nonprofit's folder structure and explain what types of documents belong in each folder. I'll see you in the next video.